Alright, we are back. Sorry for the slight delay. I had to eat breakfast. and I am not yet visible. There we go. There I am. Yeah. Okay, let's just get on with it. What was the last thing? I think the last thing that happened was us getting transported through the eye from the mine. From the roof of a cratered room. I still don't really understand what this thing is. Some kind of contraption. Robots. Mistress. Some people believe sailing is bad for the soul. I can't understand why. They believe the rivers are the souls that go after death. Mistress. To visit them early is to invite death. Is that what the lights out there are? Souls. It hardly seems like the mistress. Rivers of water and air. You told me that. You can breathe them. I cannot, mistress. No, but you in the general sense, not you in the specifically you sense. I'm gonna go and solve all of these as we can. If there's anything we need to wrap up. Most of these seems fairly easy. And time gods will return. Live forever here. Ground. Lots of ground goddess, yeah. I've got it. Can't believe I got the serpent thing right. Kinda surprises me. Find the emperor in your heart. That's not where I want to find an emperor. Maybe this guy could. No, we can solve this. No. Oh yeah. Definitely have empire there. Definitely recognized by one at the beginning. Knowledge. I have another one, but nope. And the even though we have all the tools we need, I'm kind of at a loss. I don't think this is correct. Usually plotting in all the things is not correct. Always definitely incorrect. Not as much. Knowledge, I think, and is correct too. Pretty certain that Empire is correct. Maybe these are correct now. We don't have all in there. Gloves. Art and people. Receiver. We have another little thing we need to plug in. And now, something like that. So this is part of a longer phrase, that's for sure. That's the annoying thing with the small ones. They're usually part of a longer phrase. Watches. Art, I found somewhere as well, right? Oh, no. This one here. Second off as well. Don't know if the offs are correct. Oh, they are. Nice. Knowledge of each, all, and day. I don't think it's air because it's something else. Each. There's definitely one. Maybe this indicates past tense or was. Also, each one was hard, and this round one signifying something looping. And something with the ground, maybe strength. Heart and strength of the empire. Knowledge of something was the heart and soul strength of the empire. Well, it disappeared from the solvable ones. Harvest, yeah. Empress Bird. Finally got that one. The Empress Bird. And then we got a lot of unsolved ones. That's fine. We'll get there. Time to move on. Yeah, I always have to get a little of a tendency to do that right these days. Well, simple. We're just going to the site. Go. Setting to the Age of Sail site in the Worthing Ways. Get 6 to take us as far as we can. I am also very sniffly this morning. I think that's just my morning thing. I'm just always sniffly in the mornings now. What's the matter? I have a result, mistress. Have you finished the calculation? The triangulation of the telescopes, mistress, that Renba found. Oh. Assuming they were connected, recording devices transmitting each other to a central source. Assuming they were positioned deliberately to cover a particular sector from Nebula from many angles. While maintaining a line of sight to that central source. Mistress, I believe I have found Renba's observatory. Oh, okay. Evidently, it is far further than we've ever been. Oh. This one is going as far as with Observatory 6. Significantly further than the air tanks of the Nightingale would allow, mistress. Oh. Available data suggests age of sail site is somewhere near. Interesting, so it's way out somewhere. Way out where? Did it mark anything on the map? Oh, it's all the way out there. Is that the... I think that's the one we've been looking for. With us finding stuff for. Bit half of the water. Well, we turned right. We can turn left on here. That'll take us back to the rivers, fair enough. What do we call this then? The shallows? Right seems to generally take us out of here, so... Left we go. So ethereal, man. But interesting of a place to look at as the last one before the cliffs. This one is mostly just clouds. So. Okay, river to the left. Right, you. I do not know, mistress. Please go the same place anyway. Does not make a difference. Turn left to continue searching. I'll trust you. That makes sense, yeah. Turning right makes sense, I think. Or we could go left and go up and get that one. Okay. Go left. I think the one to the left we will continue our search too. Another one right again. Yeah. Left will take us out of this area. Do not want that. What would I do without a map? Straight ahead. Let's find 6. I do not need you to navigate. I'll figure it out. There is one to the right here. Left will take us out of this area. See what we got. The rune here appears to date from the Age of Sail, mistress. Just wait, mistress. I recovered an arch scimitar, vicious looking braid. Wonder how long it's been there. Found inscription along the middle of a blade. See some negations and one of the fractured fragments. Next. Oh, this and not I. I'm pretty sure we have that last one, or we don't. This sword. This is probably cannot. Cannot be. If you're correct with sword, mistress. Cannot be lift. This moves up. So not lifted, so lowered. Double negative. The sword cannot be lowered. I think this comes from the exact place we're after. I think so too. I'm aware 6. Left. Can't choose anything here. I think we have to go to the right soon. Pretty sure I know where the side is. It's up there. The correct one. I am fairly certain at least. Oh, hello. Camera. There we go. Looks about right. I'll activate the hopper now, mistress. Where are we? Nature sail site. Far from move from the rest of the nebula. The nebula is actually huge, though.
A single rocky peak was topped by a gleaming ruin.
Pretty pretty.
And what a jewel it was. Like a half-cut gemstone.
Place is falling apart. We could have arrived too late. Sorry for that sound. Mistress, did you see that? Oh, someone's in there. I didn't see anything. I thought I saw, but no. It was nothing. What did you think you saw? I thought I saw. Must have been mistaken. Might be possible to scramble up. No, mistress. One slip and you'll be heading down rapidly. We'll look around a bit then. Come back this way if we get stuck. Thank you, mistress. Based on that, I will hop you immediately as soon as I am even slightly stuck. A walled city. It hardly seems large enough. These tiles are beautiful. Heavier than I expected. Wonder what it's made from then. Is there a wellspring here? There must be, mistress. There's plenty of air. Wait here, 6. What a good idea, mistress. There. Definitely no way to get inside through here. Isn't a case really, it's a fence. Something caught in the metalwork. Heavy roll of paper covered in precise calculations. Looks like something from ancient times. If there was any more wind, it would have blown away. It would seem to be painted on, mistress. Blurry and unreadable. This one at the end here. But never as well. What's this one? What's not this one? But kinda is it. But this one. Never mind. God after death will be told us here. But in. I think this is right. Definitely done something wrong. Well, that doesn't help anything. At all. Pretty confident in that. Hmm. Nothing's wrong here as well. Probably taking Van away? Yep. Absolutely. Oh, that's also incorrect. What are we getting rid of? We're getting rid of guard. Okay. Ah. Wouldn't have thought that was the thing we're getting rid of here. Can I have a translation for toll to a dictionary now? It's a long one, but I'm sure it was translated after. Sure about death too? Okay, nice. Light past. Only this thing. I don't think necessarily this has to be past. But it could be story. Or idea. Stories told in Plot and Heart with life. Life will be remembered with the knowledge. Stories told in life will be remembered after death. Presumably there used to be more to it than that. It's a new site. Maybe this comes from the same side as the Sexton Chronicled map I found earlier. Having other files putting it down. So it's ancient side up there. Let's see. The most important of this. An exile on the stage. Nothing hidden in this one. Although brittle itself feels loose. Hey, the ceramic tile I found earlier has some heft to it. Let's just there. Mistress, what was that noise? Are you intact? There's nothing, Six. You just wait here. I should be able to... Oh, well. Not the cleanest jump you're making, but sure.
And for a moment, the sight seemed only quiet instead of empty. Like I might walk around a corner and find someone painting, or reading, or watching the sky. But, of course, there was no one here. And when the emptiness came back, it was double.
Hope 6 is still waiting for me. But at least it can hop me out off anywhere from not here. That's a hop eye. People came in that way. They must have hop on the abandoned Empire period graveyard. As what the hell? Drawings. Not ancient for once, but just scribbles. Answers, maybe. How did I get over here? Oh. Have a look around. Humble blanket. Don't know when someone woke and left here. So this room can't have been ever been someone's home. It doesn't look like much of a cell. So ornate. So decorative. There's more drawings. I think some kind of story, I suppose. But I can't make it out. Whoever slept here made a fire. It burned old chairs, floorboards. Surely it's not. No. Wonder if it was still warm, but of course it isn't. Someone camped in this room after this place was abandoned. Someone was sleeping here. Wonder where they went. And did they have a ship? Mistress, hop it inside. Just as I did before, Mistress, yes. Seems to have been standard design. The paintings are strange. Someone was here for some time. Like it's been chewed. Did it fall away brick by brick? Or did it collapse all at once? Nothing's written above it all. Just a little bit. Start of a fragment of something within. Path and the home one. I'm within myself. Still change my mind, but I'm within. Place looks like Renaki. If Renaki was left to fall into ruin, that is. This gate clearly never opened. No hinges, no lock. Renaki was founded in the ways with Age of Sail, okay. But it's stuck. Rubble on the inside, perhaps. These small openings, over doors. What are they? Barely any rooms. I feel as if I could understand them. And understand the whole place. Rude. Fresh enough too. Someone's been here, alright. A drawn in charcoal, I think. Rub right off. That one looks like a robot. Bad head. The work of a child, most likely. Looks like a family. Wonder if it's just drawn by a child. Well, there's upstairs as well. I don't want to go too far this direction. Seems like that is the way to go. It's too small to be a city. By what have we seen? Or it was just a large marketplace. Out here. Away from everywhere else. Stay here. Fabulous advice, mistress. Marks in the woodwork. Broken piece from an even longer phrase. But us, garden, nebula. And add my translation for garden to my dictionary. I think that's our garden then. Nebula is our garden. I'll do for now. Locked. Wonder if this will fit. Fits. Counts. Broken. What have we got? An iron candle holder decorated with a snake motif. Looks like it dates from the earliest days of the nebula. There's an edged phrase on the bracket. I don't know where we got that from, but sure. End of a longer line of text. Oh. Oh, it's our. Our something. Cannot take us. love glyphs, but I think it must say hour. And cannot must be right too. Time. People. Some prescription. But cannot take our cannot take us away. Maybe this is not right. I think it's sailcloths. Our parents cannot take us away. I'm not sure about that one. Comes from the same place as the oil burn on the chart that I found on the Steel Empire mine. Must have been a strong connection between the two sites. Should help us look where to look for the next location. That's this one, I think. Did you find anything, mistress? I assume not. We did find something. This place doesn't just look like Granaki. It worked like it too. Stands selling good. This one books, that one bread. People milling along the colonnade, browsing. The air thick with shouts and hackling. Had a view from here. You can see forever. All the way to the nebulous end. There, mistress. Did you see? Surely you saw that. Really think you saw something? I am sure of it. I think. So you're not sure? No, mistress. It is most distracting. Something was removed from here. The sundial from the abandoned Empire period graveyard moon. May I have spoken to the hologram, perhaps. That is most plausible. There's no decent river in this place. How did people come here? Perhaps off-river travel was common in the past? That might mean whole areas of Nepal were inhabited but were previously ignored. Elsewhere was a river and it's gone. Is that even possible? I do not know, mistress. I think it is. I think the rivers are not permanent. Pages are rotting though. Still, it's not completely fallen to pieces. Inside our collar seems to be writing, mistress. One is faded fragment from the logo phrase. This tells story. The imagination for tells is correct now. Good. Big story is too. It just makes too much sense. This must be book. It's definitely something to do with knowledge. Got this one in here. Tells true story. This book tells true stories work. And this comes from the same side as the roll of paper we found earlier. Double look at the ancient side. Nice. These are no better. So much moisture on this moon. Nothing paper could last. How old would you say the stonework is? Nearly 1,500 years, mistress. Roof must be falling in on every time the ground gives out. Wait, luckily dome's still holding. How did you get here? You hop? What was this place? Marketplace? Built of stones with colonnades, alcoves, and shops. But selling to who? There's nothing near here. Something under here. Golden sextant. I think it dates from the ancient times. Doesn't have a carved message of a casing. Most likely this comes from the same source as a book and a roll of paper. Should help us track down the location. Okay. Find a lot of things here randomly. The little openings, man. The shop fronts. That makes sense to me. The highlight board about Rainbow's ship was quarried in Island Moon Rainbow found, and there must have been quarrying long before we thought. The statue. With no arms. Serpent. Some kind of symbol. Evidently it is the eagle and the sun, mistress. But this is an Empire period site. I'm sure it's older. I believe it is much older, mistress. It may be the eagle and sun symbol predates the Empire? Don't tell the Emperor if the eagle isn't theirs. It's merely further evidence of our loop, mistress. I don't think so. The symbol is not evidence for the loop's sake. It's evidence for history. Agreed. Some wider than the others. Temple.
At the building's heart was a domed chamber.
Something similar.
Every footstep rang like a bell. And the room was large. Like it was larger than the walls that held it. Like a whole other moon was contained inside this room.
There's got to be a temple space. You could feel it. The hush, the quiet. The place must once held hundreds. I cannot feel anything, mistress, but I do observe along with a large kind of meticulous acoustics. Excellent location for singing. Good faith. Listen to the echo. The room was built for that. It's a little like the statue outside. The sun goddess. Gods always seem to have only one eye. Goddess, but you're made of wood, painted like to look like stone. Perhaps there was a telescope device in the stand. Roof ruin your mercy. Perhaps Unique took it. That might imply our telescope contains extractable data. Some kind of chest. Beautifully made. A sword in here. Very light. We got a specific one for that. Same as the goddess. It's made of wood. It's not a church's stage. There's an inscription down the middle of the blade. Broken piece from an even longer phrase. Death. Next time. Do you remember word for one, mistress? The translation for next must be wrong. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Let's try something. One last time, maybe? Oh, that would make sense with the X. Yeah. Time. One last time before death. What am I missing here? It's clearly a rich side, but the wooden props, all these cheap fakes. Well, it's a theater, not a temple. Curtains. No, a doorway. Suppose the priest was materialized from here. Oh, but of course, this isn't a temple. It's a theater. A theater. I remember. I remember a king. A king with an iron-like crown. Judgments were fair, he was much loved. But his daughters schemed against him. Each daughter thought he loved another more. Resentment festered, until each killed him in a different way. Slow poison, a knife to the back. But the youngest daughter's method was the cruelest. She hobbled her father into a crack the palace stonework. She became queen, but she never found any pleasure in it. She was plagued by her father's voice, inside the walls, berating her for her flaws. It makes no sense, mistress. How could I have seen all that? Is there anything else? Yes. I remember a woman, shipwrecked. She lay here, on this floor, dressed only in rags. She carved her name into boards torn from the ship, which would never sail again, and she tossed them into the rivers, hoping to be rescued. That's enough sex. This is like listening to a grandmother on Harvest Day. The dreams. Do you dream, Six? I do not believe so, mistress. But how would I know for sure? The memories. Dreams are usually very strange. They feel real at the time, but when you wake, they can never be true. Let's see where this goes.
The far side was open to the wind and the dark.
I see. Okay, we're back here. A lot more ruined here. Somebody's working their way through the trees for firewood. A sculpture. Made of sticks, shoes, a coffee pot. Something like... Oh. Oof. Why would you try to hold the pose? Never be any good at dancing. Fresh fruit. So this is where the half we found came from. Perhaps they grew on the trees. There aren't many trees, and this is a lot of fruit. Bread? Bread? That didn't go on a tea. No, it did not. Excellent observation. The entire mountain is tumbling away. Reminds me of what happened before. Who tumbled into a chasm, as I recorded. Appears to be basically nothing in here. This side. To get back to 6. The robot starts telling another story. Mistress, perhaps there's no more to see here, mistress. I do not wish to stay any longer than necessary. We're not interested in remembering anymore. I can remember at my leisure, mistress. But there's nothing to see here. From within this chamber, I cannot activate the hopper. Perhaps from the courtyard outside. Let's get off this moon. Too many ghosts down here. What was that? That was no ghost. I heard footsteps, mistress. There's someone here. Whoever's been here is still here. Good faith to you. I mean you no harm. The thing didn't move on its own. No. Evidently it's made of wood, mistress. I heard you coming in, noisy ghost. You won't eat me, ghost. That's the wind. There's someone here. I knew it. That boy, mistress. How long has he been here? A very good question. Stay back, ghost. I'm the Dread River pirate Amia. So hand over your robot, I'll run you through. Aren't you a bit young to be a pirate? But you're too tall to be a ghost. Let's see if you won't bleed all the same. Take this. A little rodent. An excellent tracking boy. Very well then. Quite sure what you want. Oh, really, mistress? I knew it. I could tell you were a bloodthirsty ghost. Maybe. A ghost or not, you won't hit me like that. Can I tell you what's written on this sword of mine? One last time before death. How about that? You don't scare me, ghost. You don't. Ow. Alright, ghost, I give in. Please don't hurt me. I'm not going to hurt you. Okay? Now what's your name? Amir, I told you. You're not a very smart ghost, are you? What's yours? Malia. You from Elbereth? I am. I was an Elbereth. What's the story, you see? Story about a cursed word. But how did you get here? Very, very far from Elbereth. I died. I spoke the word and I died. The cat cascades is a hopper. I've used it myself. I haven't seen another person in so long. I hope you're real. We'll get you home. How did you learn the word? Lots of people say they know it. I saw it written. Or written? How could you say it? No one knows how the ancient words are spoken. It wasn't ancient. It was an Elbereth slang. We paid their toys. That's how I could speak it. You're saying ancient is spoken like Elbereth toys. Elbereth is so old. Wowie. Follow me. Let me show you the sword I found, Six. Interesting. The wood is not from here, perhaps unsurprisingly. And mistress, it is old. May I activate the hopper now, mistress? I will take that as a no. Long way down. I know. I like to pee off there. It takes forever to splash. A rope leading up to the next floor of this place. Might have been stars here once. That's how I get up there. There's nothing up there though. You don't worry about falling? Think about it sometimes. Wouldn't he be able to just hop back if he says Catcus? Found your fireplace. Didn't realize it was fresh. I don't make fires very often. How do you light a fire? One of the upper floors. There's a wire in the walls. Sparks. You can catch a spark on the scrap cloth, bit of wood. Then you have to get down again to where the wood is to burn. Activate the hopper 6. Mistress. Wait, what are you doing? I thought you had a ship. You do. You have to use the hopper to reach it. Hoppers? Hoppers leave your soul behind. How do you think you got here? What? Hoppers are safe. The ancients used them. That's why the ancients are all gone. Look at me. Do I look like I've lost my soul? I don't know. No, no you don't. There's no other way off this moon. Please, I can't leave you here. If you say it's safe, I'll believe you. I didn't mean to say the word. I didn't know. Be ready, mistress. So we left the surface of a domed market where Mia had been stranded, with rumors of a new site, and the knowledge that Elbreth is actually ancient. At least very, very old. Which we should have already known from the hopper. Don't think Emmy has been on the rivers before. Well, this is my ship. I'm feeling the same. I don't feel different. But if I have lost my soul, how would I know how I used to feel? Wait until you see the rivers. I'll get your soul going. What's all that anyway? Out there. That's a nebula. A bit of it anyway. I think I should get a boat of my own. A pirate should have a boat. Where do you want to go? Elbereth, I suppose. It's home. There are people waiting for you? No. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. Was a parent. Lots of them. None in particular. What do you think? I think I should get a boat of my own. A pirate should have a boat. I don't understand how you got here. I cursed. Spoke a forbidden word. I spoke about the Catkiss skill and Elbreth. 6 as best possible. The gate is a hopper, mistress. But this boy traveled a lot further than one would expect from a hopper. Just took me, and I found myself here, alone. Oh, you're lucky I found you. I suppose so. Yes, Ivan? I'll take you to Mercy. Mercy is the most beautiful place I know. I'll have work for you. Someone will take you in. Alright. I don't mind work. Will there be other children? Oh, so. I hate other children. Come on. The flight takes us up the ladder. We really It's like breath. Mist. Rises from the water. It's so cold. How are you feeling? This is beautiful. I like it. I think maybe you will too. Feels the way things are supposed to feel. We live quite simply here. These people won't take me in. Why would they? It'll work. They'll respect that. You're just going to leave me here? No matter what happens. Let's just see what they say. Alright. But I'll bet your ship that I'm right. Stop forcing me to go over here. We're not going over here. Very strange bug. Follow me, Amir. Delicious that way. Don't be nervous. How big is this place? You get lost out here for days.
It was like a dream.
Yokshan. What brings you here? How are things here? Things do not change. The pigs and foos. Yoks was not yet burned to the ground, for which we were grateful. This is your son. You're from Eoxby. Elbert Makis. A pirate. Oh, so was I at your age. So? You're here to sell him. I rescued him from a deserted moon. He has nowhere to go. Where are his parents? Working in a mine? I don't know where they are. Neither does he. You merely do not know, and yet you would give him to. You care so little for the things of others. I don't have parents. I think I hatched from an egg. How curious. He's an orphan. I think he's an orphan. If I take him back to Elberth, he will disappear. So raise him yourself. Surely you can find him a place here. I could look after your pigs, my kiss. I like them. They're funny. Can't say not so bad. Pick your action. I can, but I will not. Follow the path, boy. All for Yusha. Thank you. Will you come back and visit me? You want me to? Of course. You're my ghost. Of course I will. Good faith to you. We will do what we can for him. Our village needs children's voices. But he will have to work. Hope so too. I don't want him to be a burden. We have the space, we have the rice. Do not bring any more. Good faith to you, lady. We collected nothing of significance, mistress, here, and nothing we can do for the boy. Time to go, mistress? Get out of here. Good morning, Triggs! Gonna watch and lurk some because woke up and faced a lot good. Fair enough. Appreciate nonetheless. What time is it? It's the middle of the night. Well, let her sleep. And you should sleep too. I know you. So, it's fine. But where do I actually need to go now? I don't think I can go to any of the sites we found. I suppose we just have to go back to EX or something. Oh yeah, he was looking into that book. Yeah. That's right. Hopefully he has some news there. We can just fast travel. We have been along this before, I think. Actually, maybe we went to Opera fast. Never mind, we're fine. I might try to sleep more in a bit. Take bits to my shoulder first. That's completely fair. I would expect nothing else. And if you do, I hope you sleep tight, and I hope you already slept pretty well. You did have a rough day yesterday. Well, rough. Long is probably a way to say it instead. Alia, over here. What faith do you want? So well? Doing fine, Alia, thank you. I was hoping I'd see you. Usual, I'm sure. What can I do for you? Oh, no. The question is, what can I do for you? I've got something for you. Right, this one is not the second read. The new mate is pretty nice, but takes 2 hours to kick in. Ooh, okay, yeah. So you have to take it in advance. Which means it's gonna be pretty rough if you skip doses. Well, hope you set some alarms then. And, but at least it works. At least it works. You seem in a good mood today? Come to the library. I'll explain everything. I was coming to see you anyway. You sure you do? He's seeing you earlier. What was all that about? The mind boggles, mistress. Thank you for the head Patrick's. Oh, they're way off here. Gonna try to figure out if they're out right now. There we go. There you go, proper headbands. In the right place. Didn't realize they were that far off. Hopefully the fucking curator doesn't come by again, she's annoying. How can you be a curator and just not believe in history at all? Feels like that's part of the job. You kinda have to understand what history is. Waiting for us in there. Intriguing. Alia, you came. So, what is it, one? Just wanted to talk, you know. How you were. Tell you what I've been doing. So, how have you been doing? What have you been doing, sorry? I do a lot you might not expect. And I've come across something. It's not my line exactly happy with my books. But I thought it might intrigue you. I'm listening. Only, well, does that thing need to be here? You mean 6? Put it wait outside. Why? Imagine for a moment that I had a good reason. Dr. Huang does not wish me to hear what you has to say. Fine. Off you go, 6. Mistress, I will be outside. Much better. I don't suppose I can keep anything from the university, really. But there's no point in making it easy for them. You think 6 is a spy? I think it records everything it hears. That's all. Well, you're probably right. I'll get to the point. It's from a mention in the Annals of Maswai. I know I'll never convince you to read it. There's a part where the chronicler talks of the Monastery of Questions. Annals are generally considered reliable. I'm quite certain the monastery is a real place, but no one knows where it was. No one knew. I mean, you found it. Not found it. Of course not. Only, are you a looper, Alia? Do you go to the temple? Or the funerals, I mean. No. The priest of the loop talks sometimes of the library. A place of great wisdom. A place where everything learned in the one great year has been held in trust for the next. Greatest treasure imaginable. The library of future knowledge. But you mentioned the monastery. You think your monastery is this library? I think it might be, yes. Surely the priests know where it is. Surely. You would think. But they say they didn't. And I'm certain they'll be looking for it. A bit lost, yeah? So is the library. But the monastery isn't quite so lost. The annals must have said the monastery sits within the eye of knowledge. Those I was always thought was a metaphor, but look here. The margin, someone ascribed a monk for a picture, like a swirl with a tail. Ancients often used eyes to mean places in the nebula, like the eye in the cyclones. I never made the connection before, but suddenly realized. The swirl is a river. It's a map. So it's that side, I suppose. How enjoy this? I'm enjoying it greatly. It is. I've talked about it before, but it really does scratch the historian itch that I haven't gotten to scratch in a long time. This is a lot of figuring out small bits and connecting them together to get the larger story, questioning where you're getting your information from, and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot of detective work, which is essentially what studying history is. It is a lot of detective work, a lot of questioning your sources, a lot of questioning yourself, and a lot of questioning the people who wrote stuff. So this is great. I mostly enjoy the loop of actually going, like actually getting the information, putting the fragments together of text together, understanding the language, and understanding the context of it all. Like uncovering the story. The floating around and sailing is not so much me, but well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I missed yesterday, so yeah, I've been doing this yesterday and Thursday as well. There's been quite a bit of this. I think I'm closing in on the end of it, but we'll see. Swirl with a tail. Angle. The shape in the rivers. Ancient built library there. Then took the shape to be a glyph in the ancient ship. The glyph forms the word for knowledge. So, you want me to go there and get you some books? Ancient books. Future books. Thanks for the lead. That's it. That's all I had to say. Oh, we are showing him some stuff at least. Decently length game, yeah, it is. You know, this is ancient. I mean, truly ancient. Where did you find it? Out there somewhere. As an inscription. I read it as stories told in life will be remembered after death. You know, so you're right on life. Whee, thank you. Thanks, man. Um, found something. Found something Remember discovered near Elbreth. Oh yes. It was a ship. Underground. Underground. How did it get there? I think it flew there. Rather, it crashed there. And how did he find it? Do you think the robots know more about the past than they say? I'm sure they do. I think the robots can read ancient. I will show him another one. That's the inscription. Read this. This book tells the true story. I think you're correct about true. We're just here to get him to confirm words. I have retrieved that hold to listen to the our waking Faye. Oh, she's been fine. She sleeps every. Yeah, I don't think I could wake her with my voice. I think she would just sleep through anything. Thanks, Mom. Have you looked through the mask I found? I have. It's quite a find, I tell you. An early edition, possibly even one of the first. A lot of unusual material that's missing from the later editions. And comparing them? Line by line. It's wonderful. Oh. Let me show you some artifacts. Have the compass. Think of this compass. Have a look. The description, I read it as when the winds move into hope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right on when to. And I'm pretty sure those upside down things are question marks. Oh. I've seen something else like that. If I remember correct, it was also inscribed. Oh, where is it? Girl could sleep through the end of the world. You're not wrong. She really could. Yeah. I think she could sleep through basically anything. She could sleep through construction work next to her. Wow, that's not a very... Okay. Owner silver telescope. Found in Runaki house a few months ago. You... Why are you heading it up the stairs? This cannot be the right way to do it. We got again. But you as well. Might be your instead, actually. Sale. I think we've had that one before as well. Maybe not. Don't think Mother's correct. Oh, never mind. It is Mother. Meanwhile, if you ate a potato chip in the same room as me while I slept, yeah, yeah, you could really use some heavier sleep. All right, so this is the word for no, it's not the word for you. It's the word for God. With something ahead of it, right? Gather, maybe. It makes sense in the context of remember. Gather, sail, your mother again. No. Hmm. Well, it has this for in return, so this is probably back. Release, sail back your mother again. Remember, sail back to your mother again. I think that is what it says. Remember to sail back to your mother again. I need horse tranquilizer or something. Yeah, maybe not the best idea. Any more like that? Let me see. No, nothing comes to mind. You are not archiving the compass because I want to show you one more thing. And you can archive that instead. Alright. Got this container. Description. Read it as I watched for the last time. Probably something wrong here since it shows me. I'm not convinced if I watch. Yeah. This is probably wrong. Oh, there's hard in there. It's I love for the last time. Interesting. Seen something similar. Yes. Find it for me, Juan. That's fine. don't know why we're doing this on the stairs, though. Oh, interesting detail that here they have both stairs and ramps to accommodate both robots and people. Copper box and ghost wake. Raise one together. We have I think that's my. I give you my heart. I'm very certain that says I give you my heart. I'm beginning to be able to just read it on my own now. Any more like it? Probably not. That's fine. Sometimes it does have more. Yeah, take it. You'll be back shortly, sure. I won't. I'm leaving now. Goodbye. Mistress, there you are. Did you learn anything of use from Master Huang? Perhaps. Better take a look. Was Huang right, 6? Can you read ancient script? No, mistress. Obviously not. I disagree. I think you can. Can you please just let me leave? Thank you. The robot you claim to have encountered after the hopper malfunction, mistress. It occurs to me it might have been a recording. It was Renba. Somehow. Messages such as the professor sent you are not live connections. They are recorded personality states. As am I, mistress. There must be a rescue foil nearby, cut to resonate with Harper's frequency. In short, for whatever reason, Renba went to a lot of trouble to speak to you, mistress. Well, not to us specifically, but to Miari. Get out of here. Let's get out of this. I guess we have to go to Elbereth now, because none of the sites are really possible to travel to. Unless our conversation with Huang somehow narrowed things in. You can always talk to our thief friend. Take the river. Because he seems to exist solely to help drive the plot forward and to give us way closer to it. Oh, maybe I can already plot close to there. Can I? Yeah, I can. Okay, we can go there. Let's go. Let's find this library of future knowledge. You should have been here yesterday, Trix. We bought a gecko. And then the gecko immediately ran away. It was great. We traded a pomelo for it. And then the gecko came back. And our robot got very annoyed at it. I wonder if it's still in the ship somewhere. We've reached uncharted waters. Thank you. Where are we exactly right now? Wait, we're here. Yeah. I think we're going to go a little bit. No, we're not going off. Never mind. Game said no. Faye wants to buy a gecko. She missed out. Ah, unfortunate. The saleswoman was very convincing. And we ended up saying, yes, gecko. We wanted a gecko. And everyone else questioned why we bought a gecko. Especially because it ran away. River to the left, I might also reach our destination. Go for it. Oh, yeah, it just looped around to the same river, so... fine. See if the site of the ancient library is nearby. We need to find a swirl of some kind. Oh, never mind. I meant to go right there. Might I suggest turning right? You might suggest a lot of things, but I'm not sure you're right about it. But we'll do it anyway. Doesn't take much convincing to buy a gecko. There was like 2 frames of it sitting on her shoulder, and then it was just gone. It was very funny. There's an achievement for buying the gecko and then for losing the gecko, and it has an exact sign percentage. The shipwreck from ancient times, mistress. Take a few moments. Fragment of an annotated map of the rivers. Oh. Which needs to massage we're after. Didn't really help us though. Didn't really cut anything off. Sure. Should make the site easier to find. I don't know about that. I got the achievement in record time. Exactly. Well, they have the exact same percentage, so it's literally scripted. But at least the gecko reappears in the ship. Afterwards. You haven't completely lost the gecko after it runs away. But it was very sad. I hate weaker flow. So annoying to navigate through. There's a rune up there. Somewhere. I do not know, mistress. I don't either, 6. I don't either. What's up there? Surely it has weaker flow, so we can... Nope. Maybe we can loop around and get back here? Seems to loop. Why are you asking which way? There's only one way. There's only one solution here. Go around the loop. I guess there's another solution. We don't want to go out, Weber. Does this even bring me back where I want to go? Kinda. Yeah. I'll go left up here. Yes, I saw the ruin too. It's right up there. We are stopping for it. What are you talking about? We're literally going there. What do we have? Days from the earliest days of the nebula, mistress. I will investigate, mistress. I recorded a dented brass compass. Wonder how long it's been out there. Curious, well. Most compasses point towards Eox. This one doesn't. What does it point, mistress? Out there somewhere. Mega didn't include an inscription. Let's say it's made exact place we're searching for. Well. We're getting back out. Yeah. Oh well, we have to do a full loop again. We not just go to the right here. What happens if we go right? Oh, we just go in a bigger loop. Okay, never mind. Navigation level. The robot is not the smartest, no. It's fine. His GPS features aren't the best. Yesterday there was a point where he literally brought me in the wrong direction for a bit. Yes, I followed his directions. What's wrong with the river here? The currents of his regions are unusually weak. The rivers are losing their integrity. The rivers are disappearing here. That's how the state of the ancient library was lost. Back on a real river, yep. Whoever made these rivers did not make them very navigatable. Please stop. Camera. I wonder how old that... I guess it's basically... It does say ancient library, so I guess it's from ancient. Ancient period. We're ruined there. Can we get there? But the Barswai Chronicles are only from the Age of Sail. Right. We are going left. Yeah, okay, good. I almost went back in where we were before. That would have been a shame. I think I saw something from the riverside. Oh, there, yeah. Where are we going here? Straight ahead, I think. Could loop back around for this one, but it makes more sense to go straight ahead. This one goes back up there. We probably have to go left, even though both of these seems to be taking us out of the search area. Surely there'll be a way to loop back around here. Surely I've not just owned myself. I could have, though. I very easily could have. I can tell that's an area of less flow. Right. We can get back up there. Go right. Ah, it's pretty. So the robots themselves were created in ancient times. We're sailing around in circles. Go this way. No, 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 no. Let me go right. Game. Game. God damn it. Yes, thank you for putting me back. I didn't indeed miss a turn. But don't feel like I should have missed that turn. Back on a real river. There we go. That is some weird swirls we have here. This can't be anything but hazardous to sail through. Where are we going? I don't think it matters which way we go here. Thank you for the posture check. I'm actually having excellent posture today. But don't you worry about it. I'm sitting up straight. My back almost against the chair. There's no shrimping going on. Oh, I think we have found the place. Even if the camera angles are being a little awkward. I think that's it up ahead. There seems to be a huge river flow around it though. Even if it's all weak. Site of an ancient library. Books held here tell the future as one believes. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's not all of them.
Open sands and deathly silence.
Pretty small for Grand
This
Library.
place was so old, even the ghosts had died.
6. I don't feel right. Evidently, it's the air here, mistress. There is not enough. You will feel dizzy, lightheaded, and nauseous. You will eventually pass out. But you'll hover me when it gets serious, won't you? It is already serious. I will hover you should you become dire. Fair enough. No time to waste then. Which is why I immediately got stuck on a rock. Must admit, I don't love the one step at a time movement, which sometimes has when the game gets no more, way more flying around than I thought there would be. Yeah, once you get looking for it, you out there looking for the places, you get a lot of flying around actually. Who needs stores when the walls are just broken? You can go over that. Okay, never mind. Let's go through the door then. The robot always looks pissed. I don't know why. He hates it whenever you do anything that might endanger yourself. The door's been squeezed off its hinges. Should be able to push through it. It goes. It's not moving. I have the strength out here. So little air. If I may, mistress. Well, that was impressive. Bonk. I can feel it chewing at me. Look at this place.
The air should have reeked of ash and smoke. But no, nothing.
He just straight
These
up went through
walls
it.
were dry bones.
I think this place is ancient. Older than anything we've seen before. I agree, mistress, but the materials, the construction, they are old, yes. But I would not say they were primitive. The frames are much the same as those on Elbereth. I must have fallen from the floor above. I believe it was the floor above, mistress. Beautiful. Some kind of gemstone inlaid. An inscription too. Running around the edge of a circle. Here. This one is several words. I wonder if it's a map. Give. If home over here was. Don't have a lot of this water. Water off. Some of these are not right, that's for sure. For the act off. I give up. I'm going to have to come back to this later. Give up water, act off for home. What is it? A geometric pattern? Some kind of insignia. Not an eagle, And sun, that's for certain. People who left this place. They must have been settlers, carving out a spatial nebula to live in. Ancient sailors. I wonder if there are any ancient settlers still out there. Most likely not, mistress. It has been a long time, and we have not seen their boats. Up the stairs. Doesn't appear to be a lot here. Certainly built. I mean, at some point the wind is gonna wear those down as well.
My head was spinning.
Mistress, the lack of atmosphere of the moon is taking its toll on me. How long do I have? Evidently 4
Right
minutes.
on the brink was an enormous book on a curved metal stand.
This is a beautiful piece of work. Heavy, ornate. And the book is unscathed. This thing would not survive out here. Symbols in the leather. This thing would have crumbled to dust a long time ago. Few words in this one. Unless it's made of metal or something. History of Lost Future. History of the Lost Future. By the stars. That was a long one. So lost now. But not understood either. I want to know what's inside. But it's chained shut. I can't leave this here. But chained to the stand. Maybe I can... Maybe I can't. Can't even lift it right now. Have to leave the book behind. And would kill me if he found out. Be careful up there, mistress. The floor is not sound. Must have been another level up there. Maybe several. Now it's just drop. Not so far down. Not an abstract pattern. It's a map. Cluster of rivers. 4 moons feeding one in the center. Can't be EX. But the moon in the middle must be Slush's Mercy. And then leading away there's a path. Towards a lone moon that somehow shines. Or sun. I guess you don't see many suns here. Better get down from here. Oh, well. I have a moon. Are you in one piece, mistress? I think so. But I won't be when this bit of floor gives way next. How do we get down from here? At least the book is now free of the stand. I'll be able to take it with me back to EX. Will you be joining us? 6. I don't think I can move. You are not injured, mistress. Can't you cover me? I'm up there. No. I cannot reach you. 6. I can't breathe. Your chest cavity is constricting due to lack of oxygen, mistress. As a result, your blood will thin. It will cause your muscles to atrophy and will eventually affect your brain. Thank you for giving me the full lowdown, Six. Really needed that. Can't you do something? I can hopper you to safety, mistress. May activate the hopper now, mistress. Do it. Didn't he just say he couldn't? What the fuck? He literally just said, I can't hopper you. Well, I will hopper you. Find a new side, the watery moon. Did we bring the book with us, well? It's a very small site, after all. I thought it would be a big one, since it's... What's the library? The big library. Ahead. Take your time, mistress. You are safe. How long was I out? About 20 minutes, mistress. Tell me you got the book. It is on your desk, mistress. What happens to the library now? Very little will happen to it, I think. The cluster of rivers I saw in the mosaic. If there's anywhere in the nebula like that, it must be somewhere in the 14 flows. Let me catch my breath. We'll go back. We cannot go back, mistress. The last of the air is gone. There are no plans to replenish it. Its story ends now. All of the air. How did I breathe all of it? There was not much. I suspect the fire that ravaged the building ensured that. Well, fair enough, I guess. Here it is. As promised, mistress. It is in excellent condition. I really need to invent oxygen tanks here. Doesn't seem to be paper exactly. Smooth as ceramic. Let's see now. First line. The phrase run together. This book is history. Yep, I'm pretty sure we can be correct on book as well. A history. Book is a history. Got a good feeling about that. See what's next. Several words. Definitely tells. And this book tells what will come. Oh, there's the gecko. The gecko's right there on the box. To the right. Look at him. He's just chilling. A little cutie. Okay. Got true. Got book again. Is every something in. Oh, it's everything, I think. Book is true. Everything in this book is true. Yep. Everything in this book is true. Keep reading. More stuff. This is where we start running into stuff we just don't have. Hi. This is definitely not run phrase. Don't think I know enough to decode this. Sundu hi. Sundu hi. You take this one. I get more out of it. I will deliver it when we are next an EX mistress. I don't want to give it to Wango. I want to read it myself. Item 1. So we should be able to find a new site then. The watery moon, as we put it. It's weird how it just puts us up here. All the way over there. Long ass trip. But it's fine, we'll find more phrases that will help us to go back. I think that might actually be like post-game content for the book. That you can just read through the whole of it. Right. 6 take over as much as possible. So don't have to redo all the sailing. So I guess that it's probably a religious text, right? Since maybe they believed in the loop in the ancient times as well. And that's what it's about. It records history, so therefore it records what is believed to happen in the future. Since they believe everything just repeats itself. But since that's probably not true. I mean, it could be this is a fantastical setting after all. It could just be that everything repeats itself, but no guarantee. Obviously, I think it's ridiculous. Alright. Go forward 6. Alright, we're all the way over here now. We reach uncharted waters. I guess not a lot of people sail with. Give me that. What have we found? A ruin. A ruin from ancient times, mistress. Just wait, mistress. We found a broken copper picture carved with wing design. Must have come from somewhere close to here. Inside is heavily stained. Belongs to a heavy drinker. Okay. Fair enough. Please stop. Okay. That helps a little easier. I guess once the sites begin having names, you can actually look for them. Rather than just being called Ancient Site or Age of Sail Site or whatever. The book does say everything in it is true, which might mean it's a true history of the past, but I always take that with a grain of salt. Pretty much all the historians of the past said that their work was truth, but they included plenty fictions. Once we reach this place, We'll waste no time. If there's a link further into the nebula, we will find it. And if not, coming in view of a head on the left, a wreck of some sort. Where is that? Where is that wreck? Oh my god, please stop showing me that. Oh, I think it's that thing. I don't see it. There will be. There must be. Oh, I love this piece of music. No! My music! Why did you cut my music? I like that one. War remote should be here somewhere. But it might not be all that watery still. I'm doing a good job of navigating into cliffs. I don't think I'll ever get very good at this. But yeah, pretty much all historians ever written anything is like, ah, well, what I write is true. Or at least all old historians. Used to be a trail in the water. Would be like, oh, this is completely true. And then willingly, knowingly include fiction. Wang told me something in the Chronicles of Masmai. An old poem about the sailing the fiery path. I wonder if this is what it meant. The spray in the water. It is certainly not fiery, mistress. You do not understand metaphor, my friend. A good example of a historian doing that is Saxo Grammaticus, who wrote the first known history of Denmark. Is that what it is? What we're looking for? I'll activate the hopper now, mistress. That is so far out. The first half of that book is literally just mythology and fiction. He just makes up an origin for Denmark. Here goes. Oh yeah, Denmark was founded by Dan. Because it's Dan's mark. Which doesn't make any sense because that name was given to us by the Franks and has nothing to do with who founded it. And Dan came from was ancient Greek. So basically he went, well, we need to connect the Danish to the ancient Greeks because that gives prestige in my time. So he did that. He just went ahead and made something up. A lot of historians are like that. Usually it's founded in something.
We made our way between ancient clustered trees.
Wow, this place.
The air seemed to hang from their branches, dank and heavy, like wet cloth.
This is remarkable, mistress. This place is thriving. Grabbing some water. What are we expecting to find here? What lies in the heart of a forest? Water, mistress. Is this what they created the rivers from? The quote-unquote wellspring? And way down here through. It's cold. Mists. I've not seen mist like this since Mercy. That's interesting. Here. Curved marks, grooves. In the stone under the moss. Overlapping, like the scales on a snake. Tracks? Some kind of enormous stone grinding creature. They will be from the blades of whatever tool dug this canyon, mistress. Although I cannot think of anything capable of carving on this scale. I think this canyon was dark. Naturally. Entropy creates plains, mistress. Not winding channel. The rivers wind, water does. Really, mistress, water cannot carve a canyon. Even a simple dam what can hold it back. Water can definitely carve a canyon. What are you talking about? I guess these people have never seen water on like a massive scale out of a river, so hope I'm not walking in circles. I don't think we are, but I don't know. Still disorienting. Oh, there's a statue there. Something to navigate towards. You won't get stuck in a brush, will you? I will pick my way forward somehow, mistress. And please do not try to trip over your
The
feet.
trees parted into a clearing around a listing statue.
Camel's teeth. Nice to see a familiar face. Wonder how Amir is getting on with those pigs. Okay. Oh, look at the base she's on. It couldn't be more different than the setting of Mercy. Although perhaps the shape of that one wasn't able to match this. More like the rams and panels of a cratered moon than anything else. Is this the same kind of mechanism? Perhaps are you suggesting it rotated, mistress? So she could look around? I was thinking of engineering. But if you were going to make a base that spins, perhaps it would look like this? Undoubtedly, mistress. After all, the goddess would no doubt tire looking the same feet. Yes, obviously. Glass of glass at her feet. And a hole going down into the mechanism. Whatever it was filled with dirt. A lamp, perhaps, mistress? Could be. Certainly gloomy between all these trees. Or I would love this thing. You'd want to take it apart, bolt by bolt. There's an inscription here. This one is broken fragment from even longer text. See goddess in there. Is that nebula? It is. The temple. That one means far. Something about far. Gives. Something temple gives live water from nebula. Well, yeah, I think temple is wrong. It's a new word. But it is related to temple. It's goddess. The goddess gives water for the nebula. And that fits with the other description we found. The place must have been some kind of shared source. An aquifer. It's definitely her. But Mercy was drenched in water. Although I suppose this place must have some somewhere. Is she looking at something? Over this way? This is rather fanciful, mistress. Surely she is looking at the thought of water. So does the statue suggest the aquifer is right here? Are we standing on it? There are no buildings on this moon, and water on an uninhabited moon is quite useless, mistress. Goddess is looking about here. Was there something around here? Strangely enough, mistress, there is something under the dust here. One moment. Oh, you dig fast. That's the goddess. A hatchway. Let's see. Here along the side. This one is several words. We've got master again. Wait. I don't think this is right. Isn't this the one for water? Waters. Master of water awaits separation. Not symbols, but confidence at master. Yeah. Those aren't the symbols for separation. Oh, nope, I agree. Below, maybe? This up, so not up. Yeah, below. Master of the water, wait, below. Does that mean you can open it? Perhaps, mistress. If you could step back, mistress. I am stepped back. 6. Really, mistress? Indeed, there are connections here that fit. The mechanism is similar to those in the Steel Empire mine on the Great Moon. There. Oh, there we go. Symbols inside the hatch. It isn't ancient. Some kind of diagram, lines, notes. Don't know what it is. Let's see how far this goes. The distance is about 7 meters, mistress. Hatch was too steep to enter. So why build it? Watch down there. Water, mistress. An underground reservoir. If this is an entrance, there must be a way down safely. If the entrance was intended for robots, I would anticipate a ramp. Perhaps it has collapsed. That is quite plausible. But if true, there is no way down. Why is there a hatch in the middle of a forest? Because there's something underground, mistress. But I suppose there must be some other way down there then. Underground reservoir. Clearly an active wellspring here. And the ancient built some ways to get the water out. Some way to distribute the water somewhere else. Something here. Stones. No. Shells. How did they get here? Has the ancient used shells for currency? Is that an absurd idea? Not absurd. But any currency which can be grown is unlikely to work well. Might be other hatches nearby. Maybe one with a ladder. I hope you would have enough climbing down ladders to underground death traps, mistress. Can't never have enough of that. Another glass disc here is what is intact. Reminds me of something we've seen before. Can't remember what. I've got it. It's a hopper. That's where the glass disc is. Firing off to somewhere. Not only that, mistress, it is still working. It is radiating at this moment. Can I use this hopper? Or wherever it's going? I might go across the nebula itself. This hopper is directed at something underground, mistress. And even if you can make your way down there, the signal from this hopper, it points towards Eox. Line of sight. Simple as that then. Now the water at Eox is drying up. Not yet, mistress. There's still water in flow. But soon. It cannot wait to tell the professor about this action of yours, mistress. Wait. Mistress, you've broken something. Dangerous? Most likely. I am detecting deep movement. Echoes from below. Mistress, I can feel the water rising rapidly. So this hopper holding Hopper's water from underground. I knew this place was an aquifer. Just hold your nerve, 6. I ready the hopper all the same. The multiple lenses of the style 6. Nice. Did this moon transport water to multiple places? Is a distribution point. It isn't when it's blocked, Mistrit. What happens if you just leave my hand here? The water rises above your head, and I cannot close my eyes. I would be forced to watch. Interesting. Papa really is doing something. Well then, mistress. The water is receding once more. Back to EX. EX will be breathing a sigh of relief once more. Something else has been uncovered, I think. So the hatch is an access panel. An underground reservoir. Robots could go down and clear it if it became blocked. Most likely, a robot was positioned inside. How did you open that hatch? It was designed for me, for a robot. I opened it as you might open a door with an unusual handle. But I did recognize its design. What happens if we let this place flood? The water must eventually go somewhere. Perhaps it will flow into space. Perhaps it will create a river. What's this? Mud soap. Black. Looks like there's embroidery on it. This is one frayed piece from a longer phrase. Stars above and something below. I mean, something's definitely wrong here, but okay. Let me just put all the offs in there. Mistress, I do not think you have enough information to read this. I still change my mind, but stars above and off, one off below. Must have been a pole around here once. Marking the hatch, perhaps. Let me play with this again. Can you remove the glass 6? Well, I could smash it, but I do not think I could lift it free in one piece. Leave it be. I don't want to break this thing and dry up EX by mistake. There's something I could cover the disc with. Cover this battered metal tablet from the Withering Palace. Why would we want to do that though? Perfect. Nice sharp flint. Mistress, please. I do not like to see you armed. What's this over here? It's a third disc here. Only one of these hoppers are still intact. Where does this one point? I am unsure, mistress. Somewhere we did not find, perhaps. The glass disc must have worked to hopper the water away. We're all blocked. It's got nowhere to go. The one to EX, one to this. One to Mercy or what? Maybe? So this was a hopper too. Presumably so, mistress. Blocked, no doubt, by forest detritus. Curiously angled. There's nothing in this direction. We are at the edge of the nebula already. This hopper's aimed to nowhere. This hopper source. It would appear to be pointing to the direction of one of Rember's telescopes. This hopper is pointing to something outside the nebula. It's warmth here. Not much, but a little. Maybe this one is working underneath the deep dirt as well. The eye this hopper transmits is most likely a wellspring. Stress. Definitely warm down there. I think. There. Is anything happening? Perhaps, mistress. A very faint flow upwards. Something may be in the sky. It needs some more water. If we cover this one. Here goes. The surface is flooding more quickly. Most likely the level did not entirely fall last time. The place was built to create rivers, from welving below up into the nebula. Rivers to Ajax, elsewhere, where the rivers have been drying up, and the hoppers filling up with dirt. Where are the robots who should be tending this machine? Oh, we're seeing what's going to happen. Mistress, I implore you to remove that battered tablet. I cannot do it. But EX will suffer. Something else is happening. I cannot feel what yet. EX will survive. We can go and beg the Martians for help. Mistress, the waters appear to have stopped rising, as well the pressure below ground has dropped. And mistress, something is forming in the sky above us. A new river. Tell me we've just made a river. Where does it go? There's only one way to find out. If there's a new river above us, it would appear so. I'd like to activate the harbor. Oh, it's out of here. Stand still, mistress. He just stopped caring about the auctions completely. Like, holy shit, maybe we just robbed an entire people of their water, but we also created a new river to somewhere exciting. So let's go there first. And always come back and fix it afterwards. So the moon has to fill with water below. I was not filling with water from below. And if it does, it will eventually wash away the thing. The water from below is disentangling around us, mistress. It is beginning to flow, following some kind of path. It is quite beautiful. 6. What have we done? Done. We have made a new river, mistress. Or recreated a very old one. And what about EX? The river to EX is gone, mistress. It will not come back. And I believe we know where our new river leads, mistress. To Remba's observatory. But there's no reason to assume there will be a way back. Oh. Well, we better find out then. I do not think we have a choice. We are already moving. Well then. I think we have reached near the ending bit of the game. Where are we? We're here. There's the lost observatory. From the river out of time. 6 is triangulated with a network of telescope and line to definitely something out there. The great disturbance of darkness that Rainbow's ghost warned about, but as 6 pointed out, most certainly a one-way trip. There's no reason to believe we were going home. We'll find the site now. Let's go. Sailing to Rainbow's lost observatory. So that's probably the thing we saw in the very opening of the game. Oh, it's a strong river too. Still don't understand. How did we create a river? There was only a pool on that moon. It seems the rivers are formed from the overflow from the well springs. If the well springs are fed by the rivers, they are as powerful as the rivers. The hopper you cleared is lifting the river up into the nebula. Why does the water make a river? Why not a pool above like the one below? I believe the river is a line of force. Oh, okay, yeah, it's certainly forceful. A groove. The harbor below is transmitting water along that groove. Some re-entangles along this route. And that is the river. The river is actually made of water. Perhaps that is how all rivers are formed. But where's this groove going? Wherever the forces of space direct, mistress. But where does the water come from in the first place, then? Is it just formed on the moons? There's something up ahead. Let's see what's down there. Beyond the nebula. The moon out here in the dark.
We had followed a strange and winding road through the loneliest reaches of space. And on the moon at the end of the path was nothing.
Not quite. There's something here. The desert. I was hoping for... I don't know what. So, what do we do now?
But now, I didn't know if I could return.
We climb. Looks like something crashed here. Something big. There's definitely something weird about this place. Something about the air, maybe. I can smell nothing, mistress. Of course you can't smell anything. Your box of motorized boats. Perhaps there's an old road. Anything up there? But, mistress, I am not sure you will survive this climb. Your lungs. They've been getting worse. You have sheer lung, don't you? You have always had it. I live with it. I was born with it. Lots of Equatorians are. The one thing my parents did pass on to me. But look around, Six. It doesn't matter out here what I've got. Mistress, you cannot simply ignore reality. I don't see any way to turn back. So we go forwards. I know that shape. Benya. Always said she was truly ancient. I was thinking about Huang. He never did introduce me to the animals of Mosby. He always said he would. I imagine he's still waiting for the right moment, mistress. I wonder how long it'll be before he realizes you have gone. Huang's really going to miss me, I think. We've been friends since I arrived. You did not appear to have much in common, mistress. He will move on. Oh, that's extremely rude to say. Just like that? Certainly. Master Huang is unhappy. If you will not help him, he will look for someone who will. When did you get so insightful? Humans are hardly complex, mistress. Suppose not. There's another one. Another crash? Part of the same enormous ship. The wreck there is further away than it appears, mistress. Please do not lose yourself in the open desert. Oh, okay then. If you insist, 6. We will move ahead instead then. That's what movement once entirely underwater. Shells we found lived on the ancient aquifer. Nothing here. A wooden hatch. Nothing less fancy as the one in the forest. Filled with sand. But I still think it must have been a well. Guarded by Capenia. Only why would there be a well here? How? There was a place like this before. Wonder. Farmland? Fields? Rising pigs under the eyes of Capenia? There's a river in this place once. May have been water here again soon. There's something carved here. It's ancient. Well, we already know Capenia. A few words in this one. Goddess, drink with us. Grammaticalization for drink is correct now. Goddess, drink with us. 5 stars. The long one. Benya. The people back on Mercy would not believe it. Perhaps this is her home. And she's not a very good water goddess. Look at this place. Well, time does that. This way.
And then we
Is this the beginning of the game, yeah?
I fell silent, saving my breath. The robot purred along behind me. The wind offered little secrets and then snatched them away. But something was wrong.
Six. What? 6. I feel fine. Climb. It's easy. Perhaps I've grown stronger. Perhaps something about this place made me well. The opposite is true, mistress. It seems there's something wrong with gravity here. We saw this before. On the cratered moon with rams. Indeed, mistress. Whatever field it is we encountered on the cratered moon, that field wraps around this place like a cocoon. This one's close enough. What are these things? Never seen anything like them. What are they for? Space travel. Was it a tower? It's ancient. As old as anything. The walls, mistress. They are inscribed in some detail. No symbols. Fragments of images of sorts. Etched with some kind of blunt blade. Carved in later, I think. Metal was made. But worn down by the sand. Fix, can you make anything of these etchings? I'll take a look, mistress. Can you read it? Wait, mistress. You have anything, Six? Oh? You're still looking. You do be looking. Gonna run in circles a bit. Oh. Hurry up. What is going on? Mistress, I believe I have some sense of it. Tell me a story, Six. The etchings tells the tale of a group of gods. We strode forward across a wide desert, from a place of much water, drinking water. They caused the fields to be fertile, for a time. Does it say which god? They are the pictures, mistress. A village rose up around God, to worship the god. The god demanded tribute. I cannot tell how often. A tribute of people. And then the god was killed. Killed? You sure about that? No. That is the inference. But it is only a pictogram. And the god is above us, mistress. I think this is the mountain god's tomb. And let's go above our god. Interesting. Structures like the metal cradle we found. But the materials are quite different. It is. Mistress, did you really sell free an Elbereth? I did sell free. You better watch yourself, Six. Mistress, is something the matter? I'm detecting certain levels of level motion mark. Of what? Shortness of tone, mistress. Lack of compromise. Marcus. You're robot, Six. I don't need to be nice to— Oh, shut up! I will stay here, mistress. I do not fancy the drop. Wait, were you off while you were buried, asleep? Can't remember it? I do not know, mistress. I cannot remember. The Roman Buster says wipe your memory after they dug you up. If I'm buried alive by 100 years, I'll be mad. I still remember a few things from before. You think they are real memories? I was afraid my core was irreparably damaged. I wonder what else you used to know. A ruin. Not much of a ruin, but still, something. I do not think the statues carved themselves, mistress. An inscription here. This one is a fractal fragment. Definitely the nebula or star. Darkness. Light. I'm sure Jewel is right. That's not darkness. Got Jewel, light, and off. So maybe this is a phrase in the middle. Can I have my translation for Jewel? Okay. Jewel of not light. Evening light? Maybe? Jewel of evening light. The sun goddess. The reaching god. That's the top bar now. Anything else in here? There's an inscription here. Oh wow, that's long as fuck. Holy moly. The phrase. Final boss phrase. The heavens. Again, as well. Boss must be somewhere, I think. And I look for the— oh, there. Yep. Sun. This one somewhere. There. So much. Do this anywhere. Oh. This is a long one. We put heavens in already. Again. I think I saw darkness somewhere. Yeah, I did. Okay. Last bit. Do we have anything for that? This is something with water. And something with repetition. And a house. I have an ant here at least. There is admittedly probably way too much of this one to actually read it at this point. I. Yeah. Forgotten I. Of something sun. But open there. I don't think it's darkness there. Is there more somewhere? No. Dwarf comes and comes. I think this is. I think I'm lacking too much. Open again. Heavens has forgotten I have. Can't make out any more of it. The ship near Elbereth must have been carrying crystals from the crater side, which proved it was some kind of duck. The dock was large and the mine below was small. One big ship could have cleared it all out. You can infer we're distributing crystals to multiple ships. Look at that. Hard to imagine a place busy, full of life. Yet, this is where the nebula began. This is where they all flew from once upon a time. And considering Remba's decision to hide the funeral rope, implies one knew what it is. He knew it was significant. Why do you think Remba hid the rope? Perhaps he simply wished to hide the discovery of the ruined moon. Otherwise, it occurs to me he might have known what the site would be discovered, and he wished to conceal what he found and had removed from there, and who he found there. Well, here's the last bit from the start of the game. Please glide carefully. This is where we started the entire game. Finding the top bit walled off. Careful you don't roll backwards. It's long way. Down. Take a moment to rest before you walk, mistress, please. This is the summit. This is as far as the path goes. Carving here. This one is a broken fragment from an even longer phrase. Yep. Up we go. Sky. God. Momentum attraction is up correct now. Nice. Sky cost reaches up. That makes sense. Bricked up opening. There is something here. To keep people out, do you think? Or to keep something in? Something written here. Ancient script. This must have been cut in when the mortar was still wet. But I think I can read it. Another 2-word phrase. With sky lowered. Oh well. Not correct. Heaven's Vault. Name drop, yep. It's a name of an observatory? But better to watch for Nebula from its edge. There's more here below. Question, it must be a warning. Oh my god, it's another huge one. On several words. Something about a god. No temple, at least. Oh, there's a temple, never mind. Will the nebula god inside this temple will drink nebula something with darkness. At maybe? No? An all in there. This is wrong. I think this is part of the longer phrase. Yeah. Seventh god will drink the nebula until all is dark. Seventh god inside this temple will drink the nebula until all is dark. I'll do for now. The seventh god. Whoever that is. Still, the temple then. Heaven Vault is a temple. Set here above all the other gods. I don't know what is happening, but I'm here. Welcome in, Lockstruck. Good morning. What is happening is we are playing archaeologists and missing the things we probably shouldn't. The darkness that Rember warned us about. Slow disappearance of the nebula. This is it. Whatever's inside, that's what's doing it. Draining the forces that drive the rivers. Bringing darkness. Only one way in. As far as I can ascertain, yes. Mistress? But this is interesting. I can feel a breeze. That's for something inside breathing? Do you believe it would be wise to open it? What choice do we have? There's nowhere else to go. Fix, can you open it? Mistress. Excuse me a moment, mistress. Oh, well, yeah. As soft as butter. Here goes nothing. It's beautiful. Shard of metal. Positioned like an icon. Do you recognize it? No, I suppose you would not. It is robot metal. It reminds me of the sundial in Ajax. The curve and the spar. No wonder no one can get it to work. This is older than anything we've ever seen. It must be original. As much as anything can be, this is. Lots of little inscriptions. As we don't get to translate these. The operation of this door seems simple enough. Oh, the awakened waters. What is this? What have we found? Another door. No handles, nothing to pull or push. Not magnetic, mistress. Something like the cat cascade? Just say a word. Cabana. Rivers. What is this place?
The tomb was not a tomb. The mountain was not a mountain. This was heaven's vault. And it was still alive.
There are robots here. Doing what and why? They are mindless, mistress. Ants. You're not excited? But there are more? This is a graveyard. Big catkiss are right busy me sitting on. What is this place? This way. Where did it go? Previously fact, story, engagement. Quick. What is it made of? The same as the structure on the docking crater moon. I believe so. They are moving it around for some reason. Timia Ori Catquakes. Keeps moving around. Where did it go this time? Probably have to say something. Think about a basic me. 6. I don't know what I'm looking at. Nor do I. Though I'm quite sure I have been here before. Fire from a discussing capacity. Across quickly. Huge pumps. Thing already means we're definitely speaking ancient. Robots. Servos. Mindless drones. We could tell Amado about this place. He'd love it. No, mistress, we cannot. There's no way back to Renaki. If Master Amato came out here, he would also be stuck. It's a nice idea, Six. What do you make of this? It's central to the whole space. Move aside, mistress. And you are... Six? Ari and Bas Aliti. Yaki ENC Ifarali. Six. You're remembering something. Sifa. Well, welcome, Overseer. Tell me, do you wish to ward? An eagle. I am the ship. Do you wish to ward? Are you absorbing the rivers? Great darkness. The rivers disappearing. You're doing it? 75% of the core is now recovered. Please answer the question, mistress. Do you wish to ward? Ward? What does that mean? A viable proximate system has been located. A lensing singularity is available. Refraction error is minimal. Please, mistress. It hurts. Do you wish to ward? Nebula is dying. I get it. Falling into darkness. Whatever you're doing needs to stop. The energy in the core must be recovered in order to ward. The ward will ensure continuation. Whose continuation? Yours. The journey. I am only the ship. So this ward will save the nebula? As was Remper thought. No. The rivers cannot survive. Long-term perimeters require a ward. Nothing survives in the long term. I'm an archaeologist. I've stood on the graves of emperors. I've wandered empty markets that once thrummed were filled with voices. I've seen the work of the time firsthand. Time destroys every action, every idea. Nothing lasts. Not possessions, not fame, not fear. What has become monstrous? What was understood is overturned. What we do what we do and then pass on. If this place was built to do matters. 76% of the core is recovered. We wish to ward. And what happens if I say yes? Does something happen to the nebula? Entropy is inescapable. The rivers will inevitably run out. But we will be elsewhere. The Overseer must answer the question. Do we ward? Wish to ward. Maybe I can turn this off. So I guess this is the endgame choice. We ward to somewhere else. We leave. Very difficult to regain my control, mistress. But the ship is desperate to explain. It believes that allowing the rivers to simply degrade will cause great harm. But the ward will also cause harm. It is bound by ethical core, and decide I cannot. It is in agony. But if we ward, this leaves, and at least the rivers will stay for a while until it decays. So in the end, the only thing we're doing is to ourselves. Oh, let's ward. I wish to ward. Mistress, a ward will leave everyone in the nebula behind. When the rivers fail, they will all be lost. only we two will escape. But what happens if we don't vote? The rivers failed, and all are lost. Why do I have to choose? Because you are here. Because you can decide. If Remba had found this place, he would have decided. Then I wish to vote. If there's any way to save the nebula, it's not. It's out there. We've come this far. Can't turn back now. There's no way back to the nebula anyway. All that is in the past now. And who knows? Maybe out there we'll find a way to come back. As you wish, mistress.
Stories don't have tidy beginnings. The past is always present.
Vix, I feel giddy.
But the past is just another story.
We are moving, mistress. Where are we going? We are leaving, mistress. Leaving the nebula.
One that we can always leave behind.
There we go. The credits rolling. I'll let it roll. This was finished faster than I thought today. I thought it would have to be another long stream. Wow. What a cool story. In the end, the rivers were being drained. It was all slowly withering away to charge up some kind of ship to jump to somewhere new. A spacefaring civilization that came here way, way long ago and eventually forgot itself. Rigged up what they called a god, but wasn't really a god, but a machine. One slowly but surely charging up to move the spacefaring civilization on. Perhaps the civilization forgot as time passed. Something must have happened. Well, they did crash here. But clearly they still were able to build another one. Maybe that one landed and the rest crashed. They all seemed similar in shape and size to the first, but as parts instead. And as the generations passed on. Now there must have been a people here before then, because that makes sense. The god came to them and brought water, and they worshipped the god, and then they bricked it up. So there must have been a people before that even. And the robots came from even before then, from before they jumped to this world. I wish I could read that. That'd be so cool if I could read that. I wish I had more stuff to translate. I wish I could have gotten that last translation in the house as well. What a cool core gameplay loop though. A way to slowly but surely roll out a story for you to understand. There's something else entirely. I want to play Chance of Senna as well. It has a similar core gameplay loop of trying to figure out a language and to unveil the past, but the gameplay is a bit different as far as I understand. Avoided. Great ancient engines of heavens were fired, and moments later we were gone. Climb the stone staircase more ancient than the mind can imagine. Climb the cornerstone under the copper box that is marked with his name. Unlock it, open the lid. Take out the tablet of lapis lazuli. Read. Pick of Gilgamesh, approximately 1,300 BCE. Also, there's a new Game Plus feature. Alright, let's call it for today. Thank you so much to everyone who watched. Also, fun game to play. I really enjoyed going through that. Even if I didn't have a lot of people here with me joining me for it, it was still fantastic. Let's see if there's anyone about to raid. I think might be on. Let's see. Okay. We got Rebecca and Sigley. Oh, he's sleeping, I think. Maybe. Oh, Seeger's playing Hi-Fi Rush. That's a cool fucking game. So we are throwing you over there. It's a neat game with cool music and a cool look, and that game is just cool in general. Pull you over there. I hope you all have a great day and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you around on Tuesday when we're starting the collaboration with Lily for Baldur's Gate 3. That's going to be very, very interesting. Right. Have a great day now. Bye.